Hello, my friends. Welcome back. If you left and came back, welcome back. I made a mistake. Those last 25 minutes that I've been live, I thought I was live. I wasn't. I just had the screen up. My mistake. Next time, promise to do better. But next time is now. So welcome to Wilderness Explorers. Today we're going to be talking about a couple different knots that we are going to learn about and why, and the uses behind using these knots, so that we see and we know what's going on with some wilderness explorers and how you can keep yourself dry when you are out in the wild. So for this activity, I'm going to need a couple things. So the first couple things that I'm going to need are some ropes. So I have 3 different ropes today. I have a paracord, a blue paracord, a blue and red paracord. I have a orange and yellow paracord, and blue and purple. I also have my last rope right here is my climbing rope. So this climbing rope was a retired climbing rope that I used back in the day to teach knots when I worked at overnight camps. So this one here has been retired due to the fact that it had too many climbs on the rope. So we had to cut it and make sure that nobody was climbing on it due to safety. So we cut this end just to make sure that everybody, knew that it was retired. But that being said, this end here is not the end I'm going to be using ever to tie. Why I'm not going to be using this is because of the fraying in the rope. With the fraying in the rope, it's really hard for you to get it, through properly and in the right place without, tugging on the frays and ripping the frays out. It's just a much easier way of tying. So if you don't have to worry about this, don't worry about this. Throw that away, throw it over your shoulder, and get your working end. Now your working end of your rope is the end that you're going to be moving around the most. The working end is the one that you're going to be using, you're going to be bending, you're going to be twisting, you're going to be pushing, you're going to be pulling on it. That is your working end. So the first knot I'm going to teach you is the basic figure 8 knot. Basic figure 8 knot, super easy. It's like the first knot I ever learned how to tie. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your rope, you're going to give it a little bit of space, like so. You're going to take the rope and you're going to go make a face or make a head. Give the snowman a nice scarf and punch him in the face. Okay? Figure 8. Boom. Done. Easy. That one is an easy knot to tie. And yeah, this is just the start to another different knot. The figure 8 follow through. Now the figure 8 follow through is one that I use for climbing. It's one that I use to, hang things up. I use it for my tarps. When I use tarps to hang them in the trees, I'll use some paracord. I'll use like lots of paracord, and I'm able to tie a double figure 8 or a figure 8 follow through in the eye of the tarp, and I'm able to put it to a tree, pull it up, hang it, and make sure that I stay dry. Okay, figure 8 follow through, pretty simple, pretty easy. You just do the figure 8 again. So head, scarf, and then punch him in the face. Okay, make sure you have some rope on this side to work with, because you're going to take it and you're going to follow it back through. Okay, so you're going to take your working end and you're going to follow your working end, or you're going to take your working end and you're going to put it through and you're going to follow the outline of this figure 8. Okay, so around the top, like so, through the middle, out the back, just like this, underneath, and back up through. Okay, and if you did this correctly, it should look like a figure 8 but double. Now this one is a little bit incorrect. The reason that it's incorrect is because it has a crossover. So what a crossover is when the ropes cross over each other. Okay, so you see right there, They're crossed over. That's a crossover. Why crossovers are bad is if you are to tighten this as much as you can tighten it, or you take a fall while you're climbing, that type of thing, this can get really, really, really tight, and then it gets really, really, really hard to untie. If you have a crossover, easiest way to correct this one's a pretty quick and easy way to fix this one. You're going to take the top, this one here, and you're going to put it underneath this one here, okay? And then when you pull this side here, it should go back in order to make it a proper, beautiful figure eight follow through. Okay, the best way to check if this is a proper figure eight is follow the rules of 2. So having 2 ropes side by side here, 2 ropes side by side here, 2 ropes side by side here, and 2 ropes side by side here. If you have 2 ropes on all the sides on the back, you're gonna have them on the front. So yeah, this one here, good to hang things, good to put through the eye of your tent, just to pull it nice and snug, to pull it to a tree. Yeah, this one's a really good tough knot. So make sure you use that one lots. Next on up is going to be the bowline. Now, I got taught the bowline one way, and I got taught the hard way of doing it. And that's the only way I know how to do it. So unfortunately, that's the way I'm gonna have to show you how to do it. Every time I try to teach this to somebody, they're like, wow, that's a weird way of doing it. You should do it this way. And I'm like, I just can't. My brain just doesn't work that way, I guess. I learned it one way. It's like, you know how to do it, keep doing it that way. So this here is our rope. Again, the working end, not the frayed end, but the working end. You're gonna take it and you're going to do just like you're starting the figure eight. So you're gonna make a loop at the top. Okay. When you make the loop at the top, hold on to that with your 2 fingers, pinch it together. Okay, pinch together. Okay, then you're gonna take this one and you're gonna go over top. Okay, that would be underneath to you. Underneath here. So you see how they're both underneath this rope here, just like that. Okay, then you're gonna take the back end, this side here, and you're going to put it through the front end like that. Then you're gonna take your working end, you're gonna put it through the little loop you just created up top here. Grab it on this side, hold tight, and pull. Now, if you did this one right, this one again, real good for towing, real good for like pulling things, tying things together, tarps, this one's a real good one for too. You will have something that looks like this, okay? This here, people say looks like a person in a life jacket. So here's the life jacket around the person, and this is the head of the person. So that is the bow line. So again, I'll show you. I got tangled. Okay. Over, under, through, here, grab, pull. Okay? Should look like that. All right. So now, since I did that mistake, I don't have much time, so I'm gonna show you quickly how to do an alpine butterfly. So for this one, you're gonna need your hand. So the working end is here. You'll find about halfway through the rope. Okay, I'm gonna put it in my hand like this. Okay, just setting it in my hand. Then I'm gonna go up top my fingers, and then I'm going to put one in the middle. Okay, so this one here goes last. This one's top, middle, bottom. Bottom, you're holding it with your thumb. Okay, then you're gonna take the top. You're gonna push it all through the bottom, just like that. Grab that little loop that you just pushed through. Oh, pull it nice and snug. Give it a nice little pull, and it should look something like this. This is the alpine butterfly. Okay. This one's really good if you're trying to clean up your camp and you're like, wow, I got a lot of stuff sitting on the ground. It's getting very cluttered. I don't know what to do with all this stuff. Where can I put this stuff? You can get 2 of these bad boys into your rope. You can hang these from tree to tree. Get yourself some carabiners, and you can clip whatever you want to that rope. It's good for like tidying, cleaning up, just making sure that you are, making sure you're tidied and clean and ready to go. Cool. So if you enjoyed this series, please like and follow the page. I'll be doing a Wilderness Explorer series every Friday starting at 2:30, right after my Cooking with Joey program, or video, or however I decide to do it that day. Okay. So yeah, thank you for joining me on this video of Wilderness Explorers. I apologize that I screwed it up the first time. Promise I won't do that again. And yeah, be sure to look out for some of those upcoming events I have, I think right here. No, over here. Over here. I have all these upcoming events that all the other staff are helping with. They're pretty cool. We got some crafts, we got some girls club, we got some science, we got some cooking, we got some wilderness explorers, we got coding. We got so many cool activities coming up that I would love for all of you to join and attend and kind of hang out with the staff. So that being said, check out these awesome events right over here. They're all events in our Facebook page. They're all events, so you can go ahead and you can go to them, going, or interested in them, whatever you like. Set a reminder for the live videos, that kind of thing. So if you are interested in following the Wilderness Explorers, every Friday, 2:30, right here. Next week, we're going to be talking about shelters. Shelters are pretty cool, so be ready for that. Cool. Thanks, guys, for joining. I appreciate you all. Again, I apologize for making that mistake earlier. See you later. Stay adventurous and stay safe.